Bonjour from rural France. I wanted to show you around the village a little bit. So you may know I'm staying in a beautiful 16th century French farmhouse in a very tiny, very tiny French village filled with 16th century farmhouses. There's only about 15 buildings or so, maybe 20 buildings in the entire village. There are no businesses of any kind, no shops, no anything. The closest real town that has businesses is about 4.5 miles away. It's about half an hour by bicycle. I went there a few days ago. You can hear the roosters crowing in the background. I'm babysitting about 20 chickens, 2 ducks, 2 horses, and 4 dogs. So I am going to spin the camera and show you. So this is the barn and the farmhouse, which I will show in more detail. And then looking down the lane, that is the full extent of the village down that way. There are a few buildings over there. We come around, and that is the full extent of the village out that way. Roughly half the buildings in the village are vacant. And you can kind of see, can I zoom? Oh, I can zoom in. So you see the yellow in the background. That is a large field, like maybe 10 acres of flowers that is quite beautiful. I walked over there a few days ago and took some photos. And then this is looking down the village lane. Let's go inside of the farmhouse. The dogs are going to be excited because they're like, "Can we get to walk? We get to walk." No, you don't get to walk. So this is the beautiful kitchen. That's a wood-burning, it's a functional wood-burning stove and oven, but I also have a gas stove and oven. So I use, the wood-burning stove is really for heat, though I did bake some yams in it a few days ago. The gas stove is really for cooking, but this is the beautiful kitchen. My room, which is a bit of a mess, but you can see nice exposed rafters and a nice big window. I have a fireplace and a little easy chair and my own private bathroom. There's, over at the other end of the house, I just want to show off this bathroom because it's really cool. It's huge and largely unused, but at the other end of the house, there is this large, very large bathroom. There's a big tub for 2. Check out this. This oven is no longer used, but it was the original oven during the 16th, 17th, probably all the way up through the 19th centuries. And I don't think you can see very well inside, but yeah, you can't really see, but this oven is gigantic. Like you could sleep a family of 4, maybe even a family of 6 inside of that oven. Like it's humongous, but it was meant to do all of the cooking, probably including for servants and staff. Anyway, and there's stairs going up, and you can see more exposed beams. I'm not going to bother going upstairs. There isn't that much up there, and the dogs aren't supposed to be up. And then we'll come around to the backyard. Tilly, what are you doing in the garden? There's a pond here. Pretty pond. Yeah, I know you want to play stick. You want to play stick. So, and here we have steps going up. There is a swimming pool, but it's still too early in the season for the pool to be open. And there's a nice little patio up here. So this is the back side of the barn, which is attached to the house. Back side of the house. Looking out over the fields. Again, there's yellow flowers in the distance. So the property that I'm watching over is everything up to but not including the yellow flowers. And there's at least one of the horses. They usually tend to stick close to each other, so the other one is probably behind those trees there. And that is this lovely, idyllic, fantastic, beautiful, tranquil French village that I am living in for a month.